Hello. How are we? I hope we're all well. Just checking that I am live in the correct place. I believe I am. Yep. There we go. Get rid of that. Don't want to listen to myself. Right, I can now see comments. Do pop on and say hello if you're watching this live. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay. I love to see your comments and I do reply to all comments. Yeah, bit grizzly here today. We've got rain. Lovely day yesterday and then today we get rain. But never mind, the garden needs it, so that's the important thing. Right. Have I got anything to tell you? Joining offers still running. What else is happening? Kits are still there, online exclusives, new catalogue. I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else happening at the moment. Good afternoon, Carol. Hope you're well. Yeah, don't think there's anything else happening at the moment. So we may as well just get on and craft. Do bear with me while I turn you around. I do so need to find another way of doing this. But you know what? For now, it is what it is. There we go. It's not too bad. Yes, thank you. Carol's well. Yes, I'm good, thank you. I've suddenly got into the springy, summerish spirit. I've had a good week and been getting things done. So yeah, I'm feeling very well, thank you. We're a bit wonky, aren't we? I don't like it wonky. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, you don't want wonky. Wonky's annoying. There we go. That's a bit better. I'll push the mat up instead of trying to mess too much with the camera. Right. This week I've been sharing with you the new mix and match offering that's part of the quick and easy options in the catalogue. This is aimed at beginner crafters, but they're just as good for avid crafters as well. Love this. Top 10 products if you're starting out. Things that will help you on your way. Number 10, we've got demonstrator, which, you know, we should be up here really, shouldn't we? But that's not a problem. But I would add here perhaps a trimmer. But I suppose if you're using card blanks, but, you know, it's always handy to have a trimmer. But this is what we're looking at. So it's the mix and match. And we've got pre-made cards and envelopes that are matching. One pack that's very bright and vibrant. The other one that's more subtle colours. Some might say a bit more masculine colours, but they're a bit more muted. It's not subtle, is it? It's muted. That's a better word. And then we've got 4 ephemera packs. We've got the Saying Something ephemera pack, which is all words, sentiments. Something for Everything, which is images, fully flowering, lots of flowers, and then labels and layers, which are just those added bits. And then we have a sentiment stamp set, simply said, all your basic sentiments. Happy birthday, just a note, hello, thinking of you, thanks, happy birthday, let's celebrate, miss you, yay, thank you. This stamp set has been used a lot by me. I love it. It's brilliant. It's my go-to sentiments thing now. Now, the good thing about this is you don't need to have the stamp set. You can just use the ephemera packs and cards because you've got the sentiments. But this is what I've got left. I have a few card bases. I do have double of some because they're what I brought back from on stage. I have used some, so there are some missing. Just trying to fan them out so that you can see. Let's get rid of them. I mean, mine are mixed up. They're not in their actual packs. But yeah, so we've got a good array of cards and envelopes, matching envelopes left to play with. I have pulled out the stamp set, which we may or may not use. And then what I've got left of my ephemera packs. Now, I only had half a pack of each because I shared these with my upline because you get double in each. But there's still plenty to go at. And I've put them in the stamp cases, which are available to purchase. Just keeps them nice and tidy in there. I'm waiting on another one being delivered. And the covers for the stamp cases were from Brian King. He's done those, and that you can download and print off if you'd like those. Right, so I have no idea what I want to do, but I'm going to make some fun birthday cards, I think. So let's see what we've got in here for a fun birthday card. Look, there's lots. I love that cat. We might have to use the cat. Let's pull the cat out. Pop that on there for now. And there's a dog to go with it. So we could have a cat and a dog. We may do some cakes or something as well, possibly, but let's just have the cat and the dog for now. And let's find a card base we fancy doing that on. Now we've got the green and, well, it's garden green and pool party in there. So perhaps try and match it to something like that. Let's see. I've got a happy birthday in here. There are sentiments for everything in here. But as you can see, keeping them in here keeps them all neat, even when they start to come out, because they do come out of here easily. So we have a happy, and we have a birthday. Which are in similar colours to those. So we could pick those out, the blues and greens. Or have we just got a birthday? And we could use the happy and then a plain birthday. Now you can cut these up as well. You don't have to use them as they are. But I think we're going to go with it as it is, like that. Right. So, card base. Now, I think we're going, if we don't go green, because we'll lose the blue. So, how about a grey? And I'm thinking this can be a bit more of a masculine looking card. It could, you know, why can't we have kittens and dogs for those males in our life? They like kittens and dogs, I'm sure. Right, I'm going to fold that. These are great card bases. Now they are American sized, so they're a little bit stubbier than our general card base. Trying to find a card that I've already shown. So as you can see, they're a little bit shorter and a tiny bit wider. But because you've got the envelopes that match, it's not a problem. Okay, so we can have our kitten and our dog enjoying themselves there. And then we can have a happy birthday. And I think I'd like something behind there to help make it pop a little. I must admit, on the camera, it shows better than in real life. But I think we can build it up a little bit. But I mean, there's nothing to say. You can't just go with that. Yeah, it's a very pretty card. Let's have a look what we've got on here. If we've got anything we could stick behind it. I'm not sure I've got anything large enough. What will that look like? That might hide a bit of the happy. Oh no. There we go. I quite like that. Bit different. Right, let's start sticking down and we can see. We can always add more. I'm going to do my dog and my cat first. And I'm going to put the dog on some dimensionals. And I am just totally winging it today. Got no pre-idea of what I'm going to do at all. Let's bring in my little bin. I bought a lovely cute little bin. A little swing bin with its little dustpan and brush, so that I could keep my desk tidy, and half the time I forget and it's left over on the side. So yeah, I want to try and keep it a bit tidier today, so we can pop our dog on there. I mean, it would look nice with just the dog. I could keep the cat for another one, but I am going to do both. Carol, have you had cuppa and card today? If so, I hope it went well. I'll peel that up a bit so we can stick the cat slightly behind him. There we go. And then we'll stick this down. We don't need lots of glue. So, now these I would like raised, but I'm not about to start cutting bits of dimensionals up. Yes, lots of fun and laughter. We used hearts and hugs. Oh, hearts and hugs. Fabulous. I have it. It was one of my first that I wanted. Haven't used it yet. It's awaiting to be played with. I'm just going to use fine tip glue pen for these. Just find it a little bit easier to get the glue where I want it. And I am naughty and I am going to do something I shouldn't do. But if I do get, like I've got a blob, take it off on my skin. Don't do that, because you may be allergic to it. I'm not. I've done it a long time. I don't recommend it. Something you do. But That's me. Yeah, can't wait to play with the hearts and hugs. When we saw it on stage, I was just like, yeah, I need that little mouse gerbil. There's a hamster, maybe. It might be a guinea pig. But yeah, it is so cute. I'm just going to lay that there. It just fits in there. See, I didn't do that one on my skin and I've got a blob where it's come out. So even with the fine tipped glue pen, there we go. That's quite cute. And we can add some embellishments if we want to. I'm going to see what we have, or what I have. Blues and greens or blacks. I must admit, I haven't got tons of embellishments. So I'm going to go white. And I'll just add some of these adhesive back sequins because they will go with anything. And I don't want them to be in your face, so I'm quite fine about them being on the white. Sometimes it's best. There we go. Pop those away. And there we have our first card. How simple was that? It takes long. It's the worst decision is deciding what to use because there's so many. That's the hardest part. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Right, I'll do a second and a third and maybe a fourth because we've got lots of time to make lots of cards. I will put the lid on that if I can. Now, mine does come off where it shouldn't because the glue, I didn't clean it and it's cute. Thank you, Carol. It is cute, isn't it? I love those. I think we'll do, how about if we just do a nice simple, she says a nice simple. I think we'll have a boat. And what else have we got that we can put with the boat? We could do a fish. Or we could do the sunshine. Just trying to grab out things that have got the same theme. And then we can go from there. Oh, it's a lighthouse, maybe. Yeah, we'll try those. And that's fine. I think I like the lighthouse and the ship. And then maybe that. I'll just pop those out the way for the moment. But I quite like that. Let's find a sentiment. Wishing you all the best. Thanks. Smooth sailing, sunny skies. So that would be nice if we had the sun on it, wouldn't it? We could use the sun instead of that. About something like that, maybe. Or we do have ahoy. Let's pop that out as well. Because there's no reason why we can't use more than one. There we go. let's just go with those. And do we want what card base? We've got another mailish one again, haven't we? See, I like that. That would stand out on it. I'm sorting through these off camera because I pushed my... That's the thing about pushing up and not... I'm wondering if maybe we go for the green. No, not liking the green. Let's try this one. That's better. And we could have something like that. Let's see if there is a label that we fancy using. Just so pretty, aren't they? I mean, some of these will be fabulous because they're just like little tags. So you can have them on as little tags. And these are going to be great for memory keeping as well, I think, which I do want to do some of. I'm kind of leaning towards one of these just to pop that out, add in there to ground that a little bit. I know it's not sea or sea coloured, but that's fine. Yeah, quite like that. So let's pop that on. So we'll add this first. I'm going to turn it up that way. Need to come up a bit, don't I? Everything I'm doing is off camera. Alright, just want to pop that there. And then I am just going to move the camera down slightly because I do tend to work a bit closer than that. And we'll pop our... We'll do our lighthouse on dimensionals. You forget that you're on camera and just craft away. That's why I'd like to get something that I don't have to move. I mean, I have looked at using StreamYard or something like that to go live, but I just find it so much easier just go natively live to Facebook. And of course, you don't get all the issues that are coming with Facebook now. I mean, they've stopped you doing it into groups. I have there's a workaround. Let's have a swig of tea. But are they going to stop you going lives on pages as well soon and block other things? Who knows? Who knows what they'll decide? That's why I like going native. Alright, so we've got those on there, on that edge, because we don't want them all over, because we're going on top of our lighthouse that has already got dimensionals under it. So we'll add a bit of glue. And we can add that on there. That's cute. And then I am going to put the ahoy. See, I want it how I want it. I can't have it. I am going to have to cut some tiny bits of dimensional, aren't I? All right, let's get my old scissors. I'll use the little edge pieces and just cut a thin slither of that. And then we can add that, so it's the Y. Oh, come on. If I add it on the thickest part, it's that little bit easier. And then on the U there, I mean, it would be so much simpler just to do it flat, but I don't want it flat. You know, these simple cards that you can make out of this. But unfortunately, when you're a crafter, simple doesn't come easy, does it? Because you always want to do that little bit extra. Just put a tiny few blobs of glue on there. And I'm hoping that that will just be enough to hold it. There we go, that'll hold. And then we can have our sun, which I'm going to do flat. And our sentiment on dimensionals. There we go. Take the backs off those. I'll pop that up there. And then fold that. And then we can add a few embellishments onto that one. What colour should we go on there? I think we're going to end up with white again. You want to do like, oh, could do those misty moonlight. That gives you a shadow, doesn't it? Surprising how much light comes from there. It is the outside window, but it's so dark in here. Yeah, we'll have a bit of blue. Misty moonlight maybe. Might be a bit dark. Let's just see. Oh no, it's lighter on. Oh. Yeah, they're too dark. Too dark for me. So we are going to go white again. That's okay. Well, we could colour these if we wanted to with the blends, but I'll just keep it with white. White's good. There we go. And there's our second card. But I like the fact that there are themes to the images so that you can put them together. I mean, you can do totally different if that's what you want. And some of the labels coordinate nicely. We'll do another one. This time, though, I'm going to use the flowers. Fully flowering. There's some gorgeous flowers in here. Oh, I'll pop those away. Don't lose those. Okay. Let's see what we want to use in here. I think that is gorgeous with the strawberries. That is beautiful. That would be perfect for colouring. And there's a few black and white that you could colour. You don't have to. But I think I'm going to go with this, with the strawberries. And then there's an extra one there that we can put with it should we want to. I'm just going to see if there's anything else that I want to pair with it. I might pull something in after. Quite like that. That might pair that. Maybe. Or that one. Oh, I prefer that one. It's funny, isn't it, how you see something and you think that's the one I'm going to use, but then you try something else and prefer that. Right, let's go with those for now. We can always bring some more in after if we want to. So, card base. What should we use for this? So we've got pink screens. So the blue we could go. That's nice and bright on there. Green, I think it gets lost. So we don't want green. The pink, no, clashes. An indecisive craft, absolutely. Very indecisive. Or we have that. Do you know, I think I like the blue. So I'm going to go blue. Probably not everybody's choice, but I'm going to go with it. And I am going to go that way up. And add an extra flower. And I'm going to see what we've got here. See, we've got a little tag with strawberries on. But I'm not sure that's what I want. No. It's not what I want at all. Pink. Don't think pink is the right colour at all. Just thought we'd, oh, that would look quite nice maybe. Yeah, right. Might even stamp on this one. Now, definitely the blue. Hello, Ange, how are you? Yeah, it is the blue, isn't it? It just, I think it's just total contrast and I like that. I suppose I could get my colour wheel out and make sure, but you know what? It's what we like, so we're going with it. There we go. Do we want that behind now? See, I might change my mind totally on that now. Because I want it this way. So I don't think I actually want that. It's not right. I have a cat on my desk. So we can have that on the front. Quite like that. And we can stamp something on there. Can we, how about this pink? Just to add a little to bring in the pink and the green. I'm just going to have to be above it. There we go. I like that. So we could stamp, what can we fit on there? Because I'm thinking maybe if we need a word, we can put above it. We can put a thank you would fit. That'd fit nice on there. Hello would fit, but I think we do need something long, and the others are too long, so we'll go for thank you on that. But we could add, if we need to. I'm not going to add it for the sake of adding. No, there's nothing. I mean, there is a friend, but I just don't think it would be right there. So I'm going to just go with that. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to stamp my thank you. Let's find the block. Why is it you always dig in for a block and bring out the wrong one? You can't get the one you want. Ow, that was my head. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to stamp in basic grey rather than black, because I just think black sometimes is a bit harsh. I'm going to grab a piece of grid paper. So I have a whole pad of this, and now we don't sell Stamparatus anymore. I don't use it as much. I do still use mine. Alright, I'll just test that. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to bring it down closer to me so that I can get it level. And I'm going to go slightly over to the right hand side. I'll try that. Excellent. That's fine. It's still dark in there, but I think the grey not quite so harsh. Alright, I might even bring in some twine on this one. Just a bit of white baker's twine. That really wants to get in the picture, doesn't it? No, go away. Alright, so I'm going to do a large bow or a small bow. I'll do a smallish bow there. Okay. Right, I tend to trim it off, probably a bigger than I need, but then I can always make it the bow itself a bit longer or trim it down so that it fits. Right, let's pop glue on this. Now, I do know some people that are very clever, and when they do something like this and they've got it all laid out, they take a photo so they can get it back where they had it. I'm not that clever. I just sort of piece it like this. I'm going to have that flat. So there, I think, just so that line's, because there's a dotted line on there, so you can see some of that. And then we'll dimension this. Just going to cut up and use the edges because we don't want to waste any of it. Just because it's not cut to shape, it's still exactly the same stuff and does exactly the same job. Okay, and I'll just have those couple left in the middle. And I have ordered some large dimensionals so that I don't have to use quite so many. I haven't ordered many. I think I've only ordered 1 pack because I still do like my mini. But just for bigger projects, and like then I could add more. There we go. And then I'm going to pop that down there, just over the top of that. We need a couple of pieces for this one. That's probably more than I really need. Oh, actually, because it's going on there, I only need that 1 piece because it'll lay over the top. There we go. Just on there. And then we can have our bow. I can just tuck in under there. That. I'm going to faff with a bow. Yeah, that'll be nice on there. So we'll get a glue dot. I am still using glue dots from a kit that were left over, and that's absolutely fine. I'll pop that under there and lift that off. They're not so easy to use when doing things like this, but I'm not going to waste good glue dots. I'm going to use them up. There we go, and that can just sit on top of there. And then if we want to just trim those a little bit. Go. And then we can really bling this one up, I think. I think it'll suit some nice embellishments. And I think we will go rhinestones. I think it deserves it. Okay, I'll just add a few of these. I do like using the larger ones and tucking them under. Something that I saw Emma Goddard doing. Because I always used to stay away from the large ones because I was like, oh, they're too big. But I saw Emma do that and I was like, brilliant. Now they're not too big if they're tucked in behind something else. Try medium one there. Yeah. And then we'll have some little ones dotted around. I'm going to put another one next to that one. That's it. It is a brilliant idea, isn't it, Carol? Because some of the large ones are too large for the size of project that you're doing, but to just tuck them underneath. But yeah. There you go. Yeah, it's I now don't end up with packs of only large embellishments left. So there we go. That's 3 cards today. very quick and easy. Like I say, the longest part is deciding actually what to use, because there's just that much nice stuff. I mean, if you got something like you needed a card for a certain person, or you needed a card for a certain theme, then it'd be a lot quicker. But because we're totally choosing at random, it does take that little bit longer. But yeah, I'm really pleased with those. Can show you what I've already put out there, what I've been sharing this week. That was the first card that I shared, and I followed a cowboy theme. My thank you card. That's a pretty one. And Cat's just jumped down and knocked everything. I love that flower. It's gorgeous. What else? That one hasn't gone out yet, so I can't share that with you. And this one is what I made for a blog hop, Tech for Stampers, and we had a theme of no images, just words. So yeah, as you can see, you can make some beautiful, simple cards. Great for taking away. I love taking kits away, but I'm going to start taking these away with me, because it's only when you've got them in these. I nearly knocked a box of stuff off them. When you've got them in the stamp cases, I mean, you could fit more than one pack in a stamp case if you wanted to, but you've got 4 of those to take, 5 if you want to take the sentiments. So you've got those, your cards and envelopes, which you don't have to take the envelopes with you, do you, to create it? So you've got those, your 4 stamp cases, it will be 4 stamp cases, but you can take your chamois, an ink pad if you've got the stamping spots, that's even less. A block, you could take 1 block that'll fit all the sentiments on, and some glue. You could get away with just that. I mean, you could even get away without those and just those, and use the sentiments that you've got. If you want embellishments, but you don't have to. You can still create with just that pile and come back with some beautiful cards and finish them at home with your embellishments and what have you. So yeah, I think these are fabulous. I'm definitely going to be buying more. I shall restock because I just love them. And I am going to be doing a scrapbook page. That's my next project with these, is a scrapbook page, which I'm hoping to get done this week. And yeah, put those all with the envelopes that match. So we've got nice matching envelopes. You don't have to match them. You can mix them if you wanted to, but they are very pretty. That goes gorgeous with that. And the grey. I know I haven't got exact match to all my envelopes and that, because they're for what I brought back from on stage, and I just brought a mix of things. But yeah, there we go. Those stays 3, weren't they? So thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed that, and I've inspired you just to get a little bit creative with some beautiful simple projects products and projects. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I won't be live. I don't think I'll be live next week. I'm going to visit my dad again. I do have a kit to take, but I haven't got my camera set up and that up there, so possibly, more likely than not, I won't be live crafting, but I might just go live and share. Do that instead. So thank you very much. Remember, if you're watching this on the replay, #replay. Do love to see your comments. If you think of any ideas, share them. Let me know what we can do. But yeah, thank you to those that are here live, and I might see you next week. Bye.